Have you ever noticed how one careless sentence can stay with you for the rest of the day? A rude comment, a dismissive look, a thoughtless gesture, or a small inconvenience at the wrong moment. And somehow, they move on quickly, but you keep carrying it. You replay the words, you replay the tone, you replay the scene again and again. And before you know it, one small moment colors everything that comes after. It feels unfair, doesn't it? That someone else's mood, someone else's behavior, or someone else's chaos can steal your peace so easily. But here is the deeper truth. No one truly controls your emotional world unless you hand them that power. What if you could move through your day with a steadiness so deep that even difficult people could not shake you for long? What if criticism, disrespect, delays, and frustration stopped taking up so much space inside you? That is not wishful thinking. And it is not about becoming cold, numb, or pretending nothing affects you. It is emotional mastery, and it can be learned. In this episode, we are diving into 10 practical lessons that will help you stop reacting impulsively, let go of anger, and take back control of your inner life. These lessons are not about ignoring your feelings. They are about building the mental strength to face life with more clarity, more self-command, and more peace. Whether you are dealing with criticism, boundaries, resentment, or the exhausting weight of other people's opinions, you will find tools you can actually use to protect your peace and live with more freedom. By the end of this episode, you will not just have a better mindset. You will have strategies you can apply in real time when life tests you. We will go step by step, no fluff, just what works. This is the kind of conversation I wish I had heard years ago. So slow down. Stay with me. Let each lesson land. And if this message finds you at the right time, subscribe to Stoic Ocean and hit the bell. And if anger, overthinking, or difficult people have ever drained you, leave a comment below. I read them, and I would love to know where you are in this journey. Lesson 1. Your reactions are your choice. Picture this. Your day is going well. Maybe you are drinking coffee slowly. Maybe you are walking, working, or finally feeling a little calm. Then someone says something rude, dismissive, or needlessly sharp, and just like that, your mood shifts. Your calm disappears. Now you feel irritated, tense, defensive. You think, they ruined my day. But here is the truth. They did not. You did. Not because their behavior was okay, not because you should not feel anything, but because what happened and what you did with what happened are two different things. Your emotions are real, but your reaction is still your responsibility. That may sound harsh, but it is freeing. Because if your reaction belongs to you, then your power still belongs to you. And if your power still belongs to you, no difficult person gets to run your inner world without your permission. Life will always bring noise, rude people, delays, disrespect, unfair moments, unexpected inconvenience. You cannot stop all of that from showing up, but you can decide how deeply it enters you. Imagine wearing noise-canceling headphones in the middle of a loud city. The traffic is still there. The chaos is still there. The noise does not vanish. But it no longer owns your attention in the same way. Mastering your reactions works like that. The world may still be noisy, but you stop letting every sound invade your peace. Between stimulus and response, there is a space. In that space lies your power to choose, and in that choice lies your growth and your freedom. That space may be small. One breath, one pause, one moment where you do not obey the emotion rising inside you, but that small space changes everything. Because anger often feels like it came from the other person. When really, the trigger is real, but the story you build around it takes control. Someone cuts you off, someone criticizes your work, someone speaks with disrespect, and instantly your mind starts talking. How dare they? This always happens. People never respect me, and suddenly you are not reacting to the event anymore. You are reacting to the meaning you attach to it. That is why the pause is so powerful. Because in that pause, you interrupt the story. And when you interrupt the story, you weaken the emotion's grip. Here is a real example. Your co-worker dismisses your idea in a meeting, in front of everyone. You feel heat rise. You want to snap back. You want to prove yourself. You want to replay it all day, but instead, you pause. You breathe once, and you ask, is this about me? Or is this their stress, their ego, their need to feel in control? That question creates distance, and distance gives you your balance back. This is not about becoming emotionless. Anger, hurt, frustration, disappointment, these are human. But they do not have to be your master. You can feel something without becoming controlled by it. You can be triggered without becoming reckless. Here is a simple practice to start today. 1. Pause and name the emotion. Anger, hurt, irritation. Naming it breaks the automatic cycle. 2. Ask better questions. What exactly upset me? Was it the event or my interpretation? Did they diminish me, or did this touch an old insecurity? 3. Choose your response on purpose. Not from heat, not from wounded pride. Choose based on your values, your self-respect, and your long-term peace. Some days you will slip. You will react too fast. That is okay. This is not perfection. It is training. Each time you notice sooner, you build the muscle. And over time, what once controlled you starts losing its power. The rude stranger does not stay with you as long. The dismissive remark does not ruin your whole evening. Because you stop letting every moment enter your nervous system without question. In every moment, you have a choice. You can let others write the emotional script for your day, or you can reclaim the pen. The next time someone pushes your buttons, remember this. Their behavior does not define you. Your reaction does. And every time you choose calm over chaos, you gain more than control. You gain self-trust. You gain freedom. And the more you practice, the more natural it becomes. Eventually, calm becomes your default. Lesson 2. Stop expecting people to behave like you. One of the fastest ways to suffer is to believe that other people should think, care, or show up the way you would. You do something thoughtful. You make the effort. You stay loyal. You stay considerate. Then you need them, and they do not show up the same way. That disappointment hurts more than the event, because the pain is not only what they did, it is the gap between who they are and who you expected them to be. Here is the hard truth. People do not operate by your standards. They operate by their own nature, their own wounds, their own priorities, their own maturity. So when you keep expecting them to respond like you keep creating avoidable frustration, not because they are always bad, and not because you are always right, but because you are measuring their behavior with a ruler that belongs to you. People can only give from the level they live at. Some people do not have the awareness you wish they had. Some do not have the capacity you keep expecting. Trying to force them to become different is like trying to control the weather. It only exhausts you, and it keeps you stuck in disappointment. Let me give you a simple example. A coworker interrupts every meeting. You think, I would never do that, and maybe you would not. But if you keep expecting them to change, you keep paying the emotional price every time they stay the same. Now compare that to a wiser approach. You notice the habit. You do not like it, but you stop being surprised. You stop telling yourself they should be different today, and suddenly their behavior still exists, but it stops owning so much of your energy. Expectations are often the hidden root of suffering. The less you expect others to follow your script, the more you protect your peace. This does not mean you tolerate bad behavior. It means you stop adding extra pain by fighting reality. Here is a practical exercise. 1. Name the expectation. What exactly did I expect from this person? Kindness, maturity, reciprocity? 2. Challenge it. Is it realistic to expect that from them? Have they ever shown they can give it? 3. Shift back to yourself. How do I want to respond now? What protects my peace? What honors my values? This is where your power returns. Because the moment you stop waiting for others to meet your standards, you stop placing your emotional stability in their hands. In the end, people are who they are, not who you hoped they would be. Accepting that truth does not lower your standards. It protects your peace. The next time someone disappoints you, pause and remind yourself they are acting from their nature, not mine. And that is why I choose my response. When you truly get this, you stop waiting for the world to change. You change how you show up in it. Lesson 3. Let go of the need to always be right. Think about the last time you got pulled into an argument. Maybe it was small, a root, a decision, a misunderstanding that should have ended fast, but somehow grew into tension, and somewhere in the middle you felt that urge. To prove your point, to explain again, to make them see you were right. We have all been there, and if we are honest, many arguments last not because truth matters, but because ego feels threatened. The need to always be right is rarely just about facts. It is often about identity, about pride, about not wanting to feel small, dismissed, or disrespected. We confuse disagreement with disrespect, so we fight to protect ourselves. But that need is exhausting, and it costs more than it gives. You may win the point, but lose your peace. You may defend your view, but damage the relationship. So ask the better question, would I rather be right, or would I rather be at peace? Because often, those two do not travel together. Maturity is learning that not every disagreement deserves your energy. Not every wrong opinion needs your correction. Sometimes the wisest move is restraint. Imagine someone accuses you unfairly. Your instinct is to defend, to argue, to prove them wrong. But pause and ask, will this change anything important in my life? Or will it only create more heat? Most of the time you already know. Here is a simple example. A friend insists their way is better. You feel the urge to debate, but instead you say, I understand your view, and I respect it. That choice diffuses tension, not because you surrender, but because you stop feeding the conflict. Lao Tzu said, he who is attached to his views will never grow. Growth requires space. Attachment closes space. So practice this. 1. Pause before responding. Ask, am I helping this moment or protecting my pride? 2. Seek understanding. Ask questions. Listen carefully. 3. Pick your battles. Save your energy for what truly matters. Over time, you will feel lighter, harder to provoke, less controlled by the need to win. Remember this. Your value is not measured by arguments you win. It is revealed in your restraint, your clarity, and your peace. The next time you feel tempted to argue, remind yourself, being right won't make me happy, but being calm will. Lesson 4. Stop letting others' words define your worth. Imagine sharing an idea you truly care about, and someone interrupts with a dismissive comment. Their words sting, and suddenly your confidence collapses. Why does it hurt so much? Because sometimes people's words do not hurt because they are true. They hurt because they touch an old wound. They hit a doubt you already carry, and that is why one careless remark can feel powerful. But here is the truth. Your worth is not decided by someone else's opinion, not by praise, not by criticism, not by approval, not by judgment. If you build your identity on what others say, then every compliment lifts you, and every criticism breaks you. That is not strength, that is dependence, and dependence makes your peace fragile. True freedom begins when you stop asking every passing voice to tell you who you are. Consider a common example. A colleague criticizes your work, not constructively, not kindly. It feels personal. Your instinct is to defend, or to shrink, or to spend hours questioning yourself. But pause. Take one breath, and remind yourself. Their words reflect their lens, their mood, their limitations. Not my value. Marcus Aurelius said, We love ourselves more than others, yet care more about their opinion than our own. That is how easily we abandon ourselves. This is not about ignoring all feedback. Some criticism is useful, some feedback can sharpen you, but not every negative voice is wise. Some people speak from envy, some from pain, some from projection, so you must learn to filter, not absorb everything. Here is how. 1. Pause before reacting. Breathe first, create space. 2. Separate fact from opinion. Is there something useful here? Take the lesson, leave the poison. 3. Reaffirm your worth. My value is not up for debate. It does not rise with praise or vanish with criticism. It is intrinsic. Lao Tzu warned, "Care about what people think, and you will always be their prisoner, so do not become a prisoner." The next time words sting, ask yourself, is this revealing truth or touching a wound I still need to heal? That question changes everything. Because once you see that not every wound is proof, you stop treating every opinion like a verdict, and you reclaim your power. True strength is not avoiding criticism. It is knowing your worth even when criticism comes. And when you stop letting others define you, you create space for authenticity, confidence, self-respect, and peace. And that kind of life no one can take from you. Lesson 5. Protect your energy by setting boundaries. Picture this. A friend calls you in the middle of your busy day, asking for help with something they could probably handle on their own. Or a coworker drops a last-minute task on you, assuming you'll say yes. You feel obligation, but you also feel that quiet frustration because you know this will disrupt your plans. So why is it so hard to say no? Because for many people, it is not about kindness. It is about guilt. It is the fear of disappointing others, the fear of seeming selfish, the fear of being judged for having limits. So you say yes, again. And slowly, you start abandoning yourself. Here is the truth. Protecting your peace requires boundaries, and boundaries are not selfish. They are necessary. Without them, other people's urgency becomes your emergency. Other people's expectations become your schedule, and you end up giving from an empty place. Saying yes to everyone often means saying no to yourself, your rest, your focus, your health, your own needs. You cannot pour from an empty cup. If you keep giving without protecting your energy, you do not become more generous. You become burned out, resentful, disconnected from yourself. Boundaries are how you care without quietly resenting. They are how you stay kind without getting drained. They are not walls to shut people out. They are lines drawn from self-respect. Now, think about this. When someone keeps crossing your limits, it is not always malice. Often, it is simply a limit you never clearly showed. People are not mind readers. They learn from what you allow. And unless you communicate what you are okay with, many people will keep pushing, sometimes without realizing it. Setting boundaries teaches others how to treat you. Here is an example. Imagine you are always the person friends call for advice, even late at night. You want to be supportive, but it is draining you. Instead of silently building resentment, you say, "I care about you, and I want to help, but I need my evenings to recharge. Let's talk tomorrow instead." That is not rejection, that is clarity. Firm but kind, and it protects your peace without damaging the relationship. Epictetus reminds us, freedom is the ability to live as we wish. Living freely does not mean ignoring others' needs. It means choosing intentionally where your energy goes. Boundaries let you choose your priorities, so you are not giving more than you can handle. Here is how to start setting boundaries effectively. 1. Be clear and honest. Do not hint. Communicate your limits calmly and directly. Clear boundaries create less conflict than vague resentment. 2. Use I statements. Focus on your needs, not blame. Say, "I need quiet time after work," instead of, "You're always bothering me." One invites understanding, the other invites defense. 3. Stay consistent. Once you set a limit, uphold it. Consistency shows people you mean what you say. And yes, some people will resist, especially those who benefited most from your lack of boundaries. Let them. Their discomfort is not proof you are doing something wrong. Sometimes it is proof the pattern is changing. Lao Tzu offers another perspective. He who knows when to stop does not find himself in trouble. That is the wisdom of boundaries. They help you stop before resentment explodes. They help you protect your peace before you burn out. Boundaries are not walls to shut people out. They are bridges to healthier, more balanced relationships. The next time you feel overwhelmed or taken for granted, pause and ask yourself, have I clearly communicated my needs? Am I honoring my own limits? By setting boundaries, you free yourself from obligations that were never truly yours. You reclaim your energy for what actually matters. Remember this: you are not responsible for managing everyone else's feelings or fixing every problem. Your primary responsibility is to your own peace, your time, your emotional well-being. So protect your energy, set your boundaries, and notice how much lighter and more in control life begins to feel. Because when you stop abandoning yourself for the comfort of others, you finally give the world the best version of you. Lesson 6. Detach from the opinions of others. Imagine this. You share an idea you feel proud of, something honest, something you believe in, but instead of support, you get indifference, criticism, or a subtle look that makes you hesitate. That sting is real. But here is the danger. If you are not careful, you stop asking, is this right for me? And start asking, will they approve? That is how approval quietly controls your life. It makes you edit yourself, shrink your voice, delay your choices, perform versions of yourself that feel acceptable but not alive. The need for approval is deeply ingrained in us, but relying on external validation is like chasing shadows. You never truly catch it because approval is unstable. It changes with the room, with the mood, with people's biases, insecurities, and projections. If your confidence depends on being liked, your peace will always be fragile. Here is the truth. Not everyone will understand you. Not everyone will support you. Not everyone will clap when you choose growth. Some people will judge what they do not understand. Some will mock what they are afraid to try. Some will dislike you simply because your choices highlight their comfort zone. So why give them that kind of power? There is a simple thought to remember. Your path is not a vote. Your life is not a performance. And your value does not need constant approval to be real. Epictetus said this: if you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid. That sounds harsh, but it is liberating, because growth often looks strange before it looks wise. If you wait for everyone to approve, you will spend your life waiting to start, waiting to change, waiting to become. So how do you detach from the opinions of others? 1. Question their authority. When someone's opinion bothers you, ask, what authority do they have over my life? Do they live my life? Do they carry my consequences? Most of the time, the answer is no. 2. Return to your values. What matters to me? What kind of person am I becoming? When your life is anchored in values, opinions become weather, not direction. 3. Let it pass. When judgment arises, notice it, then release it. Picture their words like leaves on a stream. There, then gone. Not everything deserves a permanent place in your mind. Lao Tzu warned, care about people's approval and you will be their prisoner. Do not become a prisoner to applause or judgment. Listen to wisdom, ignore empty noise, and keep walking your path. The next time someone's opinion shakes you, pause and ask, am I living for them? or am I living for truth? By choosing to detach, you reclaim your freedom, protect your peace, and live more honestly. Your path is yours alone, and it is far too important to be controlled by fleeting opinions. If this hits home, subscribe to Stoic Ocean and leave a comment below. I read them. Lesson 7. Respond with silence, not anger. Imagine this. You're in a tense moment. Someone says something sharp, not careless, deliberate. They want a reaction. They want to pull you into their chaos. You feel anger rising. Your heart pounds. Your face heats up. A cutting sentence rises to your lips. And in that moment, you have a choice. You can give them what they came for, or you can refuse. That refusal is power. Silence is one of the strongest tools you have when dealing with negativity. Not because you have nothing to say, but because you are strong enough not to waste your peace on retaliation. Silence is not weakness. It is not avoidance. It is strategic restraint. It is self-control in real time, because anger is expensive. One sentence in anger can create regret that lasts longer than the insult, and often the person provoking you is counting on that. They want you to lose composure so they feel in control. Silence breaks the cycle. It removes the fuel. It keeps your dignity intact. Imagine someone at work undermines you during a meeting, trying to make you look bad. You could argue, defend, escalate, or you could pause and stay silent for one breath. In that silence, you do not collapse. You do not explode. You stay in control. And that alone changes the room. Marcus Aurelius said, the best answer to anger is silence. Because anger seeks fuel and silence starves it. Silence says, I see what you're doing, but I am not joining you. Think of silence as a shield. It does not erase the attack. It stops the attack from entering your mind and taking command. Here is how to practice it. 1. Pause before reacting. Let the first wave pass. The first wave is rarely wisdom. 2. Listen without defending. Not every provocation deserves your energy. 3. Speak only when necessary. And if you speak, keep it calm, measured, and clean. A Buddhist teaching says, speak only if it improves upon the silence. That is a powerful filter. Because many words spoken in anger do not improve anything, they only multiply damage. Silence does not mean you never address the issue. It means you respond from clarity, not impulse. The next time someone tries to provoke you, pause and ask, will my reaction help, or will it feed the fire? By choosing silence, you protect your peace, demonstrate strength, and keep control of yourself. Remember this. Silence is not the absence of a response. It is the presence of wisdom. It is power under control. Sometimes the win is not being louder. Sometimes the win is walking away with your peace intact. Lesson 8. Practice gratitude to dissolve anger. Imagine one of those days where everything feels wrong. Plans fall apart. People are impatient. Small inconveniences stack up, and anger starts bubbling. Not always loudly, sometimes quietly, like pressure, like heat, like a dark lens covering everything. Now pause. What if instead of feeding everything going wrong, you turned your attention to what is still right? That is where gratitude enters. Not as denial, not as fake positivity, but as perspective. Gratitude does not erase the problem. It stops the problem from becoming your whole day, because anger narrows your world. It makes one bad moment feel like everything. Gratitude widens the frame. It reminds you there is still something good, something stable, something worth noticing. Here is a powerful truth. You cannot feel deeply grateful and deeply angry at the same time. One contracts you, the other expands you. That is why gratitude works like a reset. Take a simple example. You are stuck in traffic, running late, already stressed. Instead of spiraling, take one breath and think of 3 things you are thankful for: the car, the opportunity ahead, the music playing softly. Small things, but they shift your state. They change your inner weather. Cicero said, "Gratitude is not only the greatest of virtues, but the parent of all others." Because gratitude builds patience, it strengthens resilience, it restores perspective. Here is how to practice it. 1. Pause and ask, what is one thing I can be thankful for right now? 2. Keep a gratitude journal. Write 3 things each day, even small ones. 3. Use gratitude as a reframe. Ask, what can this teach me? What still remains? Even when someone criticizes you, you can say, I am grateful to learn something useful, even if it was not delivered kindly. That does not excuse them. It protects you. Buddha reminds us to be thankful for what remains, for what we still have, for the fact that we are still here. Gratitude shifts your focus from what is lacking to what is present. You are not pretending bad things did not happen. You are choosing not to let them own your whole mind. The next time anger rises, pause and ask, what can I still be thankful for in this moment? You may be surprised how quickly that question changes your breathing, your thoughts, and your next choice. Because peace is not always something you find. Often it is something you create by where you place your attention. Lesson 9. Reframe criticism as a tool for growth. Imagine this. You share an idea you are proud of, at work, with friends, or online, and someone immediately shoots it down with harsh criticism. Your first instinct? Defensiveness, tension, maybe anger. That reaction is natural. No one enjoys feeling judged. But what if criticism, even when poorly delivered, did not have to become an emotional wound? What if it could become useful information? Because criticism can hold value if you know how to look for it. It can reveal blind spots, challenge weak thinking, and push you to improve where praise never would. When you shift your perspective, criticism stops being pure frustration and becomes information you can use. Because criticism is data. Your ego decides if it becomes poison or a lesson. Here is an example. You are preparing a presentation. A colleague points out several flaws in your work. You could dismiss it, thinking they are trying to undermine me. Or you could pause and ask, is there truth here? Is there something useful I can improve? When you choose the second path, what felt like an attack becomes a stepping stone. But remember this, not all criticism is worth absorbing. Some people criticize out of envy, ignorance, or malice. So the real skill is filtering. Keep what is constructive. Discard what is noise. There is a simple image for this. Criticism, like rain, should nourish growth without destroying roots. Rain that helps you grow is valuable. Rain that floods you is not. Here is how to handle criticism with grace. 1. Pause before reacting. When criticism comes, take one breath. Do not answer from heat. That pause protects your clarity. 2. Evaluate the source. Ask, who is speaking? Do they understand what they are judging? Are they offering wisdom or releasing their mood? You do not have to treat every voice as authority. 3. Find the lesson. Even poorly delivered feedback can carry truth. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Then take the lesson and leave the poison. Now, a more personal example. A family member criticizes your choices, your career, your lifestyle, your direction. You could argue, you could shut down, or you could stay calm and say, I hear your concerns. I will think about what you said. That response does 2 things. It shows maturity, and it gives you space to reflect later without feeding the conflict. Epictetus offers a powerful reminder. If someone speaks ill of you, do not rush to defend yourself. Remember, they do not know all your faults, or they would have mentioned more. That is Stoic humor, but it carries truth. People often criticize what they see. not what is real, so do not take it as a verdict. Take it as information. Then choose wisely. The next time someone critiques you, ask yourself, is there something useful here? If yes, take it. If no, release it. And also ask, is this about me? Or is this revealing more about them? Because many criticisms are not mirrors, they are projections. Lao Tzu reminds us, knowing others is intelligence, knowing yourself is true wisdom. Criticism, when approached correctly, can become a mirror, not to shame you, but to show you where you can grow. It is not always comfortable, but growth rarely is, and every time you choose to learn instead of defend, you become harder to disturb. You become wiser. Lesson 10. Master the art of letting go. Imagine holding a hot coal, ready to throw it at someone who hurt you, but while you wait, the coal keeps burning your hand. Anger, grudges, and resentment work the same way. They rarely punish the other person. They punish you. They steal your sleep. They poison your mood. They drag the past into the present. True strength is not holding on tighter. It is knowing when to release. Letting go does not mean forgetting, excusing, or pretending it did not matter. It means releasing the emotional weight that keeps controlling you, freeing yourself from the past so you can live now. Buddha said it clearly. Holding on to anger is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. That is exactly what resentment is. You keep swallowing it, hoping it hurts them, but it only hurts you. Think about a time someone wronged you, a betrayal, an unfair judgment, a cruel word. How much time did you spend replaying it? How much energy did you waste imagining arguments, fantasizing revenge, or trying to rewrite what happened? That is the trap. You cannot change the past, but you can let it steal your present. Letting go is the antidote. Not for them, for you. Here is an example. A colleague takes credit for your idea. You could stew for days, letting it poison your mood, your focus, your work. Or you could release it. Not because it was right, but because your worth is not tied to one moment of recognition. You can document your work. You can protect yourself. You can speak calmly when it matters, but you do not have to carry the anger for weeks. That anger will not build your future. Lao Tzu offers profound wisdom. When I let go of what I am, I become what I might be. Letting go is not only about anger, it is also about perfectionism, fear of failure, the need to control every outcome. Because control is often another form of attachment, and attachment creates suffering. So how do you practice letting go? 1. Acknowledge your feelings. Do not suppress them. Name them. Hurt. Anger. Disappointment. Let them be seen without letting them drive. 2. Reframe the situation. Ask, what can I learn here? How can this make me stronger? Not because it was fair, but because you are choosing to grow anyway. 3. Return to the present, because your power is here. Not yesterday, not in revenge. Here you cannot rewrite yesterday, but you can choose how much space it takes today. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, do not be disturbed by what is outside your power. Let it go, and you will find peace. This does not mean you tolerate injustice. It means you stop pouring your life force into what you cannot change. You choose wisely where your energy goes, and that choice creates freedom. So the next time you feel yourself clinging to anger, pause and ask, is this worth my peace? What would my life look like if I released this? Because true strength is not holding on. It is knowing when to release, and the lighter you become, the stronger you feel. And there you have it. 10 powerful lessons to help you master your emotions and stay unbothered, no matter what life throws your way. These are not just ideas. They are tools you can practice daily to protect your peace, build resilience, and take back control of your reactions. Remember this, the goal is not to suppress your feelings or become indifferent. It is to respond to life with clarity and strength. Emotional mastery is not what happens to you. It is how you choose to respond. The power to stay calm and free is in your hands. No one can give you that. You must claim it. So take these lessons with you. Pause before you react. Set boundaries that protect you. Let go of what you cannot control. Every time you choose peace over anger, you take one step closer to becoming unshakable. It will not happen overnight. But you now have a map. Come back whenever you need the reminder. If this episode helped you, share it with someone who needs more calm right now, and I would love to hear from you. What lesson hit you most? Drop a comment below. Subscribe to Stoic Ocean if you want more of this kind of guidance. Thank you for being here. Remember, emotional freedom is not a destination, it is a practice. So keep showing up for yourself, stay mindful, keep growing stronger. Until next time, take care and stay unbothered.